Snoop joke.
Come on.
Dude.
Okay, Justin, you're first. No.
Yes, that's a real name.
Is it me? I don't know. I'm gonna also say, God, I got to get back in it, but it sounds real. I'm gonna say it's real. Robby,
Fake. I made that up.
No!
I originally wrote Snoop jokey joke, and I thought
Snoop joke. Yes.
I thought let's just go to Snoop
Oh
joke.
my God.
Okay.
Got a little surprise for you boys tonight. I got Inspired Sunday, bringing back a classic game that I know you love, Justin.
Okay.
But have never played with us on the air.
Was this before I made
It was before
the DLP, but it was a game on the show?
Yes, and I know you've referenced it. I was on Facebook Sunday, saw a show flyer.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Bringing back. I was so inspired by this name. Real or fake black comedian stage name.
Oh, right. Dude. Do you know how happy this makes me?
I knew it would make you happy.
Did I send you this flyer? Okay, I'm going to put this.
I like the name of the show.
Dude, I follow an Instagram account about urban comedy shows and urban entertainment shows. I'm going to read what's on this thing. This is a real,
oh my God.
a real show that one of your real or fake acts might have been on.
Very, very likely, probably.
Big Chicken presents What Dat Mouth Do 2K24 Cucumber Suck-Off Contests.
Yes.
How far can you go before you choke? No phones out. $100 cash prize. Sounds by DJ Lou Boogie. Hosted by Big Chicken. Drink specials. B-Days get in free. This is the busiest goddamn flyer I've ever seen.
But I'm there. I want to go to that.
You don't have Big Chicken in your name.
I don't have Big Chicken, but I do like me some Big Chicken.
But also, that sounds dangerous.
Well, you don't want to do that competition on us, the
how
cucumber?
How far can you go till you choke?
I mean, somebody could really
now,
choke on that.
I did a show in Arkansas, and I think I showed you this photo, the show flyer, and the guy's name was Ray D.O., RAYDEEOH, 3 words. Right. And I was going to Instagram about it, and then I was talking to somebody who worked there. He goes, "Oh yeah, he just died." So radio's dead. Sorry, Justin.
Sorry.
Yes.
Damn. Sorry about that. Shout out
very
to the
on the nose.
And my favorite Cuba Gooding Jr. character of all time.
Right. And your career. Okay.
Yes. Thank God, because we'll get into that tonight with a bit of a review of this book here. Sam Tallent's Running the Light. Why the two connect. We'll talk about it in just a little bit.
Very comedy driven week.
This one's going to be, I'm going to do my damnedest to not turn this into like an Andrew Schultz flagrant, discuss the deep metaphysical meaning of what comedy is and how it's important. This ain't going to be that, but we've all seen some pretty incredible live comedy. I come to find out in a very Curb Your Enthusiasm, like, oh my God, it's just become clear, everything sort of connects now situation. This new season of Curb, to say it's a little uneven, I don't think I'd be speaking out of turn. 4 episodes in, there's been 2 good ones.
Okay.
The one at the beginning, okay. The most recent one, okay. The 2 in the middle,
yes, I agree.
Superb.
Yeah.
Superb. So I'm watching the 3rd one. I'm going to spoil a little bit of Curb here. But Leon, JB Smoove, who will also come up a little later on tonight while discussing Sam Tallent, he has a moment in the 3rd episode where he's wearing basketball shorts. And he sits down, and Larry recoils in horror, okay? Because his balls and dick are flopping out everywhere, and Larry ends up using it to his advantage. Well, I'm watching it. The kids are out back, and I'm watching it. Shocker, a rated R something on the big television. Mudge comes upstairs, and she's standing over the shoulder, and she goes, "Oh, this is the Larry David show." And that scene happens. And I'm laughing and all that. She goes, "Oh my God, it's like your dad." And wanders away. And I finish the episode because I'm enjoying it. And I find her afterwards. I was like, what did you mean by that? Like, Larry David looks like my dad? He goes, "No, your dad. Your dad." Like, you gotta come on. You're not explaining anything. What do you mean?
Spell it out.
What was the scene with Leon's nuts and then Larry's nuts that made you think of Terrence Joseph Schlegel? And she goes, we've all seen your dad's balls.
Oh my God.
At least
Seriously?
3 or 4 times in his double, triple XL like stonewashed denim shorts. And I realized my dad has one pair of shorts. They're like this stonewash, acid wash, 1988 flavor of short.
Sure.
But usually jean shorts aren't loose.
These are loose.
Oh my
These
God.
Has he lost weight, or they just that's how he likes to wear
He's
them?
getting thin,
Okay.
and the shorts are staying the same size.
When he's
and-
sitting down, how close to down the thigh do they get?
They maybe a third of the way down.
So it's getting to Daisy Duke territory.
Yeah, minus the phrase and minus the General Lee, Roscoe and Cooter.
Yes.
This is and I've
But
come
she
to
didn't
find
say anything to you.
I come to find
How do you
out.
bring that up?
Yeah, how do you bring up? Hey, we could all see your dad's dick and nuts at Thanksgiving.
Hey, that chick upstairs would 100% bring it up.
Thank
Yes.
God, because you
Yeah.
live with a good, honest woman.
It sounds like we need to get those two together.
I found out that this has been discussed behind my back for like years now, that they hope he doesn't wear the shorts. My dad has Leon, Curb Your Enthusiasm, There's My Ball shorts, that the whole family has seen his pale, pasty, white, mole-covered nuts.
Are you saying that you never seen it, or it's second nature to you?
Oh, I've seen his dick and
Okay.
balls 1,000 times.
1,000? That's a lot.
He walked around the house naked
Sure.
more times than
Oh.
child services would care to have me know.
Okay.
And many a time John Muma and I, John Muma used to tell this joke about his dad answering the door in the tighty whities.
Yes.
It was the first joke I ever heard of John's, and that's how we became friends. He said, my dad would answer the door in his BVDs. My house, my rules. I'm like,
Oh
well,
my
your
God.
dick and balls are in front of a
It's
child.
weird rule.
You
All
should
right.
stop
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, you don't know who's on the other side.
No.
Yeah, it could be. I don't
Could
know.
be a
By the way,
nun. It could be a
Whoever it
child.
is, it's still wrong.
Yeah,
Unless
it's
it's a
more
guy,
wrong in some cases.
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
it's like unless it's like from the Westminster
Yeah.
Scrotum Dog Show. They're
Yes.
going to inspect you.
Halloween would be a bad night for that.
Beautiful.
How do I know there's going to be a kid in front?
I had no idea. It's October. What? Yeah. So I have come to find out that for a couple of years now, my dad's been accidentally flashing his bag at the whole family.
Wow.
So I have to talk to him soon.
So just so
You're not
you
allowed to
know,
He's
wear
not going to
shorts.
change.
No, he'll just
No.
stop coming over.
Yeah.
my father, he does not wear shorts. Now,
Okay.
there is one pair of cargo shorts that he did wear.
Yeah.
But I'd say there's no exaggeration, 97% of the time of his life, he's more than that, 99.
Yeah.
He's worn long pants, but you know what else he's never worn? Ever.
Ever. Shorts.
Robby,
Socks.
I'm not sure what you're going for.
jeans.
He's
Never
never
worn jeans.
Never.
Okay.
once.
He had a pair of jean overalls.
How do you
one
not
time.
Okay.
That's what I'm
get?
saying.
How do you
Not
miss the
wear
jeans craze?
I've never seen. Now, there were times when we were kids that my father would just be sitting downstairs, relaxing in his recliner in a pair of slacks.
So that's just the Dockers. That's just
That's
his
what he wears.
go-to.
Yes, that's all he wears.
Like
Well,
a
I guess
Pakistani dude
if
at
you're
the
not
gym.
going to wear shorts in the winter, I mean, that's better than wearing jeans. And I mean, in the summer. Sorry.
yeah, I guess you're
Yeah.
right about that. Yeah.
But he also would wear pants in the summer and not drink water.
He doesn't. I've never seen him drink a glass of water, as you know. Anyway, I'm sorry to hear that that's happening.
Yeah,
to
so
you too much.
I'm glad to hear that this has been going on behind my back for some time now, that my dad is known, don't sit across from old man Schlegel. You're going to see his beanbag. Now, I am so excited to get to your game.
Mhm.
I think we end the show with that.
Okay.
I think that needs to
right.
be the closer.
We can do that.
Any good comedian
Yes.
has a closer. And
Mhm.
by God,
All
real
right.
or fake,
All right.
urban
You two are
comics name-
competing against each other.
dude,
Okay.
I
Okay.
love this.
Yes.
I feel like I've finally been called up to host the show that I've long since loved,
yeah.
i.e. a one Shane Gillis on SNL.
Yes. Well done, Shane.
I sent you guys a text. I have a ringer in my house.
You have a ringer in your house. Oh, okay. Okay. You have someone that really knows real well, or someone that's just using Google as Rob reads them?
Yes.
No, no, this is her wheelhouse.
It's his black comedian stage names.
Okay. All right.
Right. Well, she can
she-
play along at home.
Yes.
She listens
Okay.
to the
Yes.
episode.
Yes.
Text along, thumbs up, thumbs down. So we've been waiting for this
That's her
episode.
wheelhouse.
That's her wheelhouse.
When did that come up in the dating process?
It's the reason I wanted to make an honest
Yeah.
woman out of her.
Needed to know
Radio.
something about
I've
it.
seen him do comedy 12 times.
Yeah, she knows what the G and Howard G
Yeah.
stands
Big
for.
chicken.
Let's do this. Mhm.
I have Big Chicken's first 3 albums.
From down to corner. So Gillis was announced to host SNL about
Mm-hmm.
a month or so ago. And this was sort of like a return to form for what happened to Norm Macdonald so many generations ago
Yeah.
on SNL. He's on there. He gets fired. He blows up. He comes back. He addresses it. The show's great. Move on. It becomes a pretty legendary moment. Famously, Shane Gillis gets the show, loses the show, is never even on there. And the old Obi-Wan line, strike me down, I'll become more powerful than you could have imagined. And here he is. He's off to the fucking races. He's one of the most famous comedians in the world now, and he gets to come back. And the show finally airs. And I don't know where to start with this man because I'm going to be very eager to hear. He's supposedly, we're doing this, what, right now? It is the 27th of February.
Yes.
He is on Legion of Skanks tonight with
that should be good.
Oh, yeah.
Big J Okerson,
Yeah.
the rest of the crew, Louis J. Gomez, awesome show, Skankfest, awesome comedy festival. Our friend Tom Nutty's been on it. But I guess he's going to talk about it tonight. And all in all, people that didn't want him to do well somewhat got their wish, but he didn't bomb to a degree that they wanted him to. And I hate to even throw out the word bomb. He did not bomb. But the people, what they wanted, you often said, I learned this from you, Joe, about Quentin Tarantino films. They always give you what you want at the end.
Yeah.
Always give you what you want. At the end of this, when it's said and done, it kills me because I still think he's one of the funniest guys out there. And we're going to get into the minutia in a second. It didn't give me what I want. And I'm bummed out about that. And I think I fan fictioned it in my head, and this might be my own fault. And let's break down as to maybe why it didn't go. But it was in my head. I fantasized these scenarios. You need me more than I need you. He starts bringing out Bowen Yang and doing like Asian and gay jokes.
Yeah.
Bowen helped him write. And there's a reveal that Bowen
Yeah.
actually helped him with it. There's a sketch about a podcast where someone's like trying to shush him, like, oh God, no, Microsoft's about to give you a deal. And then he goes and says something and loses the deal.
They could have done a whole sketch of that happening to him every point of his life. It, like as a kid,
he's
something
been
happened.
canceled 15 times.
Right, right.
Immediately, he's rocketed to the next level.
Would have been so easy
He
to
has
do.
2 lines. And that's it. And they move on from it.
Yeah.
And if I know Shane and I listen to Shane's super secret podcast, I listen to all the interviews he's on, Gilly and Keeves, I know he can do it. And I bet he wanted to. And I got a feeling, and I want your thoughts on this, Joe, because you're the one that brought it up upstairs. The first sketch, the Republican senator sketch, you heard me say it. I think he got fucking sandbagged. I think he got sandbagged
Because
by
he
that
does a
writer's
Trump
room.
impression that would have been the perfect.
So
I think they weighed him down with shit that was unnecessary to dull what could have been. Don't put that episode
I
on
don't
him.
know why
don't know.
they would. Okay, here's the deal. You know how many episodes of Saturday Night Live I've watched this year?
I watched Nate Bargatze's in this one. So I'll guess the same as me too.
Well, I watched one. Shane
Right.
Gillis. Now, I saw some of the highlights of the Nate Bargatze one, but
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. But to stay up and watch Saturday Night Live, I've done that once. I've done that once this year. Matter of fact, it was Katie's birthday, and I had a little window to actually have sex. And I had sex in that.
That was her birthday present.
That was her birthday. And I'm like, let me.
Hey, good job.
for you.
Let me make this
Way to
as
go.
brief as possible,
Yes.
so it's not miserable
She
for
was
you.
kind of telling us to hint to you that's what she wanted.
Yeah.
Let me-
We're like, what can we get you?
Let's
welcome,
get this
kid.
out of the
Yeah.
way
Mhm.
so we can
Yes.
watch Saturday Night Live. It was no problem.
Right.
There was plenty
Yes.
of time left, right? So we the very first sketch.
I'll give you a cold open.
Now here's the thing: for years they've been saying the Saturday Night Live is not funny anymore. Saturday Night Live is not funny anymore. We've been hearing that. They said that when Chris Farley was on. You know,
Oh,
Yeah.
during the Will Ferrell, Kristen Wiig, every generation
Right.
has been looked at. Oh, the one before
Right.
it, not as fun.
But Saturday Night Live is not funny anymore. It's not. And part of it is that they remember when Mike Myers was on and he was a German
Sprockets.
talk show host and
Sprockets.
he was
Mhm.
he played a child and then he was in Garth or
Toonses,
Wayne
the
Garth.
cats,
Right.
and
It was silly and it was hysterical. And the whole idea was we got to make people laugh. Whatever
Yes.
by any means
hook or by
necessary.
crook, we want everybody
Chris
to laugh.
Farley, all the physical humor, all this stuff. Let's make people laugh. Now they have an agenda. They want to make a point. People are not enjoying that.
No.
But they don't care, which is strange. So now they're like, all right, people are saying it isn't funny anymore. Now we have the eyes of the nation on us.
Yeah.
I guarantee, because I saw that, I sent you that graph where it's like
Right.
people watch Saturday Night Live, all of a sudden there's this giant spike
Yeah.
from the 24th.
Mega ratings.
Right. So everybody's watching, and it was your opportunity to say, all right, guys, we're funny. The very first sketch, it's a not, by the way, I clearly I lean right. It's no, if you listen to me on WBAL, it's not a secret.
And you don't mind. I mean,
Of
so
course.
do I. But like, there is ways to do it and make that shit funny and skewer people. What was the point you made upstairs about this? If you haven't seen it, it's 4 Republican senators
Yes.
that try to take on Trump in the primary. Trump does what he does. He roasts them. They lose. They're now coming hat in hand.
Right.
It wasn't that bad what he said. What was the point you made? That was the reason I think they say
Clearly, what they could have done is have Donald Trump in that, because Shane Gillis does not just, it's the funniest Donald Trump that there is.
And what else are we not talking about in regards to Trump impressions? Guess who's not coming back anymore with their Trump impression? Alec fucking Baldwin is done. He was their guy. They've now got a guy that does it 10 times better than Alec.
And they're going to have about 50 sketches between the end of the year because of the election. And maybe if he wins for like 1,000 more.
You got a chance to hit the ground.
You need to have that.
You need that Trump.
That's going to be a roll.
So, and they fucked it up immediately. I mean, they tripped and fell out the gate. Everybody's talking about the monologue. We'll get to the monologue. But them tripping and falling out of the gate set such a shit precedent.
So it's an agenda piece. There are no laughs. They don't give you what you want. There's no payoff.
Way too long.
So every single thing, even the live from New York at Saturday night, is awkward. Every part of it is bad. So you're like, okay, that's fine. Then he does his monologue. His monologue is fine. There's two people sitting behind him not laughing. It's very distracting.
What the woman back there?
God damn!
Not zoom
laughing.
in on her scowling some more.
She was over him.
Dude, she was disgusted from verb one.
He's funny, and they also pumped in laughter. So I don't know how he did. He talks about bombing, which is kind of funny.
I want to see raw footage of that night.
Yeah.
Does that shit exist?
Sure, he'll talk about it.
Something because he's talking about bombing. Yet there are laughs after everything.
Yes, after every joke.
Part of me almost, and this is me being an audio nerd, part of me wants to get audio of it and look at the wave files and to match wave files to see if that is a canned laugh.
Yeah.
It just happened 2 laughs ago. They've been caught in the past adding laughs to stuff, even though it's a live show. So he's doing his monologue.
But I don't blame him. He was funny. That's, whatever. I guess you do have to blame him. You make people laugh, but whatever. That was fine. But okay, so the monologue was fine. The first sketch was an absolute miss.
Awful.
Now they're like,
the Jamaican church.
Well, here's the very first sketch that really the show's starting. The monologue is over. We're starting. They do this. Did you see it, Robbie?
Yeah, we watched the whole episode.
They do a Jamaican. There is not a fucking single laugh in this thing. Not a single. I go, wait a second. That's what the first thing that they're going with. That's the first sketch that they're going to go
with. You have to treat a comedy set like a pro wrestling card. Start with an amazing joke, end with your best. Start with a hot match, end with your closer. So hit the fucking ground running.
Yes.
They never dug out of the hole of that first sketch.
Well,
ever.
Can I push back? And by the way, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
But to your point about they have all these people watching, give them what they want. No, if they have an agenda, why would they stop their agenda?
No, you're right.
They're getting new eyes. If I'm a Christian and I want to convert you to Christianity and I get new eyes on my church, I'm going to do what I've been doing in hopes of winning you over.
You know what they haven't had?
You.
Yeah.
To Rob's point, Rob makes a good point. You know what they haven't had yet? They haven't had a Bud Light moment. They haven't had a Bud Light moment to where they pushed too far that they actually bled. They haven't sliced themselves yet. The way Bud Light did, fucked up. Ironically enough, who are they turning to fix it? Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
He's now got a sponsorship.
Right.
That Bud Light is trying to do they have not had that.
They have to know. The ratings can't possibly be what they were, obviously, because I don't know that young people are that interested in what's going on. Plus, you consume it really on TikTok and on Instagram. It's consumed somewhere else now, right?
Yeah.
I got to imagine. And there's 1,000 more channels. So I'm sure that the ratings.
And all of the sketches are posted the minute, I noticed this too, as I was checking YouTube, like live reactions and stuff. People were live watching. The minute the sketch is done, it gets posted. It gets, the minute that Jamaican sketch was done, 30 seconds later, it was sliced,
that was
diced
a mistake.
up, logo on.
You should never be able to see that again.
Also,
I want to read some chat when you get a second.
Dude, was that not the worst fucking musical performance?
Well, who was it?
So
I didn't know who it was.
21 Savage.
Okay.
Well, let me say this. Okay. So,
Holy
after
shit.
and I'll go quick. After the Jamaican church sketch, which did 0 laughs, then they did the pre-produced or the produced
Rock Bottom Kings.
Hilarious. Okay. So that was funny.
Sports betting
but
sketch.
It's almost like crowd work versus your bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So it's a different thing and it worked. But then they go back to another live sketch, which is the floor, which was 0 laughs again.
0 laughs.
So now they have another horrible sketch. Then they do the Trump shoes, which it was funny because he's doing Trump.
Shane's finally getting to be Shane.
That was the one good sketch in my.
And then they do 21 Savage, and I go to bed. I literally go to bed. They had an opportunity. All I wanted to do was watch Shane Gillis. By the way, another thing that we're leaving out: Shane Gillis writes sketches, and he's fucking great at it.
Well, that's how he got on the show, right?
Yeah,
he got new faces. He did Gilly and Keeves. If you haven't seen Gilly and Keeves, that Gilly as in Gillis, Search Gillian Keeves on YouTube. Search Isis Motors, Dad and the Sibian.
Trump speed dating, the sleepwalking cop.
Oh, what's the
Trump
other one?
speed dating, the one that you.
Yeah, that's the one I showed.
What's the phone customer service?
What's the one they're on the airplane and they call their they tell people to fuck off because they know they're going to die or whatever.
Soul Plane. I don't know.
It's amazing.
It is great.
But so you get towards the end. I think there were 2 sketches he had a hand in. He had the Green Bay, Wisconsin, the Packers butt plug.
Yeah.
Packers butt plug scream. That's a Shane Gillis thing that he can't do. Obviously, he can't go as hard as a YouTube Gillian Keeves.
Sure.
All bets are off sketch. And the funniest one, they fucking cut and put on YouTube the Limu Emu, where the emu is a fucking dirty cop and like kills
I think they
someone
think it plays better on YouTube.
How do you not air that? Because if you, to your point earlier, you're making a point about, you want to have them have something go viral.
Yeah.
Nothing at the end of that episode go, where do I get more of this?
Yeah.
It made me go, I don't want fuck all to do.
But more people will watch that clip, probably that sketch online, than will watch the episode.
You're right about that, but I would imagine they're gonna look. If I saw that, the Liberty Mutual, if I saw that on the show, I'd go, "Hey, did you see that?" And I would forward it to you. It's like, it doesn't.
There's no point to have it both. There's no reason not to have it both ways.
Right. I want the show to be good, and so I'm disappointed. It's nothing to do with Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis is still Shane Gillis.
No, Shane is still golden to me, dude. He's still the dog. Also, a terrible weekend update. Here's the point about like when they used to just make people laugh. And I've said this on JSS, and I'll champion this until there's new leadership over there. The Truman Capote Bowen Yang thing. SNL has forgotten that there's 48 other states. SNL has no idea anything. If you are west of New York or east of California, you don't fucking exist to them. I want you to wander around South Dakota, Wyoming, Utah, Iowa, Kansas, Tennessee.
I've been to those
and
places.
Go, who the fuck is Truman Capote?
Yeah.
They're not going to know. No one knows about In Cold Blood. They don't know why that works. They did a sketch a year or two called The Bodega Man, where the bodega man trying to get the keys to use the bathroom. Ask anybody outside of that piss-soaked city
what the fuck
a bodega is.
Justin, they might know him in Kansas because that's where the murders took place.
That may be Kansas. I'll give you that, Robbie. But you think anybody in Wyoming knows Capote or a fucking bodega?
Look at
They're so up their own ass in that state.
It's funny you say that. There's a song by Paul Simon called Diamonds on the Soles of Her Shoes. And in there, he says the word bodega. I looked it up.
You had to look up bodega.
I was an adult. I did not know what it meant. So yes, you're absolutely right. They're really kind of just trying to make people laugh in their little echo chamber.
Yeah.
But somebody needs to kind of jump in and go, guys.
Does somebody? Isn't the longest running show? Like, I mean, just because we don't like it doesn't mean it shouldn't.
Right, but it's not successful, right? Nobody's
I don't
watching
know.
it.
Or is it? It keeps airing.
It does.
Are people
right?
Are they launching movie stars? Kate McKinnon. I mean,
yeah, but you're 10 years ago.
Okay, but like,
it ain't the juggernaut it was.
It's not the juggernaut.
I don't know that it can be.
It's culturally relevant, but nowhere near the
It still has
degree.
this cachet. You say
really? I think it's dying.
I think it's dying too. It's on the decline. It's not gone.
Max said he didn't bomb, but it was a great episode. Let me see. Mac also said he said it wasn't a great episode. Sorry,
I want to hear
bad.
when Gillis does interviews about the writers' room, because
I
he
want to hear
there
that
for a month. How did those sketches come to be? Who wrote what? I want to know. Rob and I are deep into wrestling. In wrestling, afterwards, a match will happen, and it's either a fucking 5-star banger or you go, do both of them have polio?
Right.
And what you ask is who produced it. Matches have producers. The wrestlers will agree, okay, I'll do this move, here's the finish, here's the after-match angle. But there's a producer that goes, okay, here's the storyline beats. Here's the story we need you to tell. And unless you're like a Cena-level character, you're going to listen to this producer. Gillis is in a room with all the cast members, dozens and dozens of writers. You've got the Please Don't Destroy guys. Lauren's still there. Executive producers, sponsors. He was one cog, a golden one.
I know, but I wonder if
in
he's
a
like,
machine.
it's like, hey guys, I don't think that's funny. You think he would? He probably can't do that.
I think he wanted to close the loop on his story and wasn't going to cause a big stink. I know a lot of
people. You got to pick your battles. You only have a week to write them. I mean, it's Dennis says, I've been watching almost every SNL episode the last 2 seasons. Objectively, they've been funny. Is it 100% home runs? No, because it never was. Welcome, Beta. I've never got to see this show live before. Welcome.
Pleasure, bud.
Dennis also says Shane's episode was the dirtiest. And that, hold on, I'm scrolling back.
Max says, having been
Yes.
turned down for an interview with Liberty Mutual, I love that sketch. Fuck them.
Yes, it was by far the dirtiest SNL ever. Not a knock, and overall funny.
Ed Van Arsdale says a point that a lot of people have agreed on. This episode proved that getting fired from SNL was the best move for his career. And you're right, because less than a week later, he has a series on Netflix that's coming out in May called Tires, which the pilot is already on YouTube. I think we all watched it.
Yeah, I watched it already. Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's take a break. We got some sponsors we want to thank. On the other side of this, we got some comedy we got to get into, not televised, but we saw some live performances. Stick around. Hey, it's Justin here from the DLP Agenda, and from time to time you hear us coming on, having some fun alongside our friend Randolph Rice and everybody at Rice, Mirtha, Pesaurus. But I want to make sure you know, what we love and appreciate about Rice, Mirtha, and Pesaurus, your personal injury lawyers. They're the absolute best. They have 120 years of combined trial lawyer experience in Maryland state and federal court. I want you to get a hold of them 24 hours a day if you need a personal injury lawyer by calling 301-753-3440. That's 301-753-3440. Or again, go to ricelawmd.com. They are ready to fight for the best possible outcome in your case at Rice, Mirtha, and Pesaurus. So contact them today. Schedule a free case review and schedule a time to sit down and talk about your challenging legal issues. Tell them the DLP Agenda sent you. Rice, Mirtha, and Pesaurus, ricelawmd.com, your official injury lawyers.
Yeah, I went to go see Nate Bargatze. It's funny. Our friend Phil saw his monologue.
Yeah.
Yes.
And didn't know anything else about him and bought tickets to go see
his
him.
SNL monologue earlier.
That was a brilliant
which
episode.
was 10 out of 10.
I still think the George Washington sketch might have been, in the past 3 years, a high point for them.
They played that sketch. By the way, you know what's great about that sketch? Well, I would say it's basically zero politics. Now, there's the one thing about when he's like, what about black people or whatever? So there's a little bit of it.
Do you know who wrote it?
Yeah.
Nate Bargatze.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Talks about it. You can tell the ones that they wrote.
It's hilarious.
Because it's the good ones.
Yeah, because it's working. Yeah. So he played that before his show. So I'm going to start at the beginning. By the way, everybody's already seen it, but it's also one you love seeing over and over again, right?
Yeah.
So we watch that sketch. We all laugh. Then I'll talk about the end. I'll talk about when Nate got up. Nate gets up. He does about an hour and 10. Fucking great.
Hell yeah.
Is it packed?
I don't know what is the Capital One Arena seat? 22, something like that, 18.
I mean, probably bigger without a
every seat filled, right? Without a basketball court in the middle.
Hell yeah.
Every seat filled.
Yeah.
Okay, so I only have one complaint, and it's a big one. After that sketch, and before Nate gets on stage, there's a debate between my wife of whether or not it's 50 minutes to an hour. I guess let's split the difference. 55 minutes of 4 other comedians.
You're saying it's too long?
Is it like a stadium show meets High Tops? That's an inside reference.
No one is there. No one is there to see anybody else other than Nate.
But you have to warm up the crowd to some degree.
Of course you do. But you know what? There's a comedian named David Koechner that you tour with, and he goes, I don't even want an MC. I just want that guy.
Yeah, and you could see us at Magoobys this weekend.
Yes, and my son it's his first weekend working at Magoobys.
Oh, hell yeah. We'll get into that.
Okay, so...
By the way, Andrew's son, Julian, who works there, he loved Koechner last time. He goes, hey, does Dave remember me? I go, by the way, 100% does not. I go, absolutely. Talks about you all the time.
He wanted me to say, go Lamar.
Yes.
So and I get it, especially since,
Brittany's going to be there this weekend.
There are 3 guys.
We promised not to talk about SNL at the live show, Brittany.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are 3 guys sitting here.
Jesus, her and Ariel. God damn.
There are 3 guys sitting here who've been the other guy
tonight. Take care.
We've been the other guy. We've been the guy to go on before the person that everybody's heard of.
Yeah.
We've been that person. So I have some sympathy. It's not that. It's that you know how it works. The MC does 5 to 10. The feature does 20 to 25. So now all of a sudden you've seen maybe 30 minutes of comedy.
Yeah.
And then the headliner gets up there and they do an hour. That's what's supposed to happen. I don't want to watch 4 different guys. Also, imagine this. The MC gets up there. He's fine. He's capable. The next guy gets up. He gets up. The MC gets up and starts doing in between time.
Yeah.
And then the other guy gets
in
up.
between.
Yes,
That's
in between. And
that's
it's like,
a no-no.
And for me, it's like, God, I did not want to sit here for an hour. By the way,
I'm going to push back again.
That's fine. I'm not there. I'm there to see somebody. I don't want to see an hour's worth of comedy that, I'm just waiting for the main act to get on.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy that. And by the way, I've seen plenty of warm-up acts, obviously, plenty that I've really enjoyed. I saw Paul Mercurio open for Brian Regan.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. I saw Brian Regan open for Jerry Seinfeld. The Fabulous
It's like a concert. Like, for example, Ariel, for those tickets I got you for Disturbed, how many opening acts were before Disturbed that you
good question.
Was there a bunch before? Did any of them talk about SNL? I'm mad at you right now. So
I'm guessing there's 0 or 1.
Yeah,
Right? There's 0 or 1. So that's it.
Ariel said 2.
Got
it was too much time.
The amount of tickets I got her for free.
Before what I
Justin's upset.
Okay. Do you hear what she said? She goes, if they continue talking about SNL, I'm fucking going to bed. I'm like, excuse me, person we pour buckets of free shit onto? My bad. God
the chat's it's a safe space. It's a safe space, Justin.
No.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Yes.
About that. All right.
Anyway, so that's it. Other than that, I mean, I really enjoyed myself. I was with my friends. We went out to eat ahead of time. All that was great. Just come on, Nate. An hour's worth of comedy.
It is a long time before.
What if he likes helping out his friends that have been doing comedy for years?
No,
and they're probably making $2,000, $2,500 a show. It could just be.
That's very nice.
I just want to,
because at the end about the audience.
Yeah, it's too long. I mean, I've been to a couple of shows before. A music festival's different. If it's all day, there's a band at noon and the headliners at 8. But no, this is a comedy show. A good comedy show should never go beyond an hour and 45 or 2 hours. And what's different is that the majority of the comedy we take in is in a comedy club. So you got a bartender coming. I mean, excuse me, a bartender, a waitress coming by. You can maybe, I'll get another basket of fries or something like that. I could distract myself a little.
Might be easy to step out.
To go to the bathroom is 20 yards that way. You're just in it to fucking win it. You ain't getting up.
Show up late. That's the.
My buddy Jason couldn't make it to the end of the show. He had to get up and go to the bathroom.
Had to leave.
Yeah. And so, like I said, I don't see it. There's no ill will towards Nate Bargatze. It's just, hey, dude, 2 at the most. That's what we need. Yeah, and, that's
why I love
10,
hearing
20, my headliner. That's what I want.
Yeah, that's what the guy that I saw, Sam Tallent, he comes into the radio show on Friday.
I'll be on Thursday morning with Keck.
Hell yeah, man. I think we actually do a little something special for you guys. Do you know you're slated for, I think, more time than usual?
I think you said 8 to 9 or something like that.
I think when you guys get there, you're there until you feel like leaving.
Okay, 8 to 8:15.
To get you, okay, perfect. Yeah. So we get you and Keckner. It's not like, all right, well, we're done. Get the out of here. I think you guys are hanging out. So I keep hearing from everybody that this guy, Sam Tallent, you have to see. You have to see clips of. You have to see in person. You have to see full sets. You have to watch his special. It's called The Toad's Morale. My favorite comedian is Brian Regan. Brian Regan's my guy. Brian Regan, I think, just might be one of the most purely, beautifully honed comedians of all time.
All time great.
Not to say
that been great for like 40 years.
He's never not been great. I mean,
30 at least.
And he's purely a stand-up. He doesn't do television.
Yeah.
He doesn't do movies. I think he might have been in a commercial
he's on
or
this
two.
show Loudermilk, I think.
He is. But
is he on Loudermilk?
Yeah, but it's like he's in.
He's never had a show that's hit.
Maybe he has one. He's like
never had like a sitcom.
He might have one long.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I keep hearing from people that I put a little post up the day before. Rory Scovel, who has a new HBO Max special, he goes, you guys are having Sam Tallent on tomorrow. Tell me if he's wearing shorts. Tell him I said hi. I'm like, all right. Wow. Okay. I tell Stavros Halkias he's coming on. Stavi is like, oh shit, give me a clip. These guys are in love with this guy.
Yeah, okay.
And he's a blind spot for me. He's a blind spot. I've heard the name 1,000 times. I know he does the podcast, but everybody talks to me like he's who's the gonzo journalist? Fear and Loathing.
Help me out, Robby.
Goddamn. This is when we need the text. This is when we need the chat. I wish I was still looking at it.
Hunter S. Thompson.
Hunter S. Thompson. He's been described as a Hunter S. Thompson, the size of John Madden. And he comes on air and he crushes. He's amazing on air. And I go, I'm going to go see it. I'm going to go see this guy. Now, while Brian Regan is my favorite comedian of all time, JB Smoove is the greatest performer I've ever seen. I got to MC for him once. I watched the DC Improv.
I MC'd at the Improv too.
I watched every show he did. I died every show. I mean, I had to walk into the lobby to breathe, to like catch my breath.
Better than Angel Salazar?
Not that good. Not that good. Not as many costume changes. Okay. Shout out to Scarface. So I go, Umar Khan, awesome job. Umar Khan, local headliner, soon to be a national headliner. He hosts the thing. He has a friend of his from Denver that fills the middle spot. He does a great job. His name escapes me. I'm sorry. I think his name is Lund. And Sam Tallent goes up. There isn't a syllable in this guy's fucking set that's not funny. I've never seen anything like it. He might have bumped Regan from the top spot, and I've seen him once.
Wow.
I've never seen anything like this guy. His special is great. His live performance needs to be seen to be believed. I'm laughing
and it's packed
and in awe. I'm going to show you.
I want it to be packed.
Oh,
if
it's
he's
packed.
that good.
I want to show you a text. This is between Umar Khan and I. This is the guy that's headlining. I'm watching this guy perform.
Umar is the MC on the show. Also,
Umar
headlines there, and I think he's got a new special out on YouTube.
Okay, I'm texting him during the show. I've never seen anything like this. He's a different species. He responds, it's like, what the fuck are the rest of us even doing? I'm never calling myself a comedian ever again.
I know. I had that when you see somebody like, what am I even fucking doing?
I thought I was out there maybe playing AAA ball. I'm playing T-ball and holding the bat at the wrong end, watching this guy do it. I find out that he writes a book. And it made me think of you, Joe. It made me think of all of us.
A book made you think of Joe.
Made me think of Joe.
Never read, because I've never read one.
Yes.
Ever read. You're not a reader? You're not a big reader?
Last book I read was Harry Potter. No, that's not true. I read the Andre Agassi.
Yes.
Well, you're going to read this.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll read it.
Because you are someone that might have gotten an unfair distinction of being unkind to young open micers at one point or another. That if they were dog shit, Joe would swing the scythe of the comedic Grim Reaper and would go, hey, this ain't for you.
Yeah.
And I'm saving
Let me pull you aside. Here's some advice.
I'm going to save you from a life of fucking heartache.
Yeah.
I'm going to save you from this. Okay. Listen, you ain't ever going to get better. And we do live in a time where I see it with my kids and I see it in a generation coming up. We live in I want to, therefore I should.
You can do anything.
Yes. You can do anything.
No.
I'd love to be a running back.
Almost basically barely do anything. The thing you're best at, you can probably barely do that.
Yeah, right.
This book, yes, exactly. This book needs to be, you don't get to go on stage once.
Is it autobiographical?
It's not. It's about a fictional character called Billy Ray Schaefer, who's a guy that should have
take that off the bit tonight. That's
damn,
one of them.
It was going to be one of
them. Names.
This is a guy that should have never gotten into comedy, and he had dalliances of success, and he fucked it away. It's too long to turn back.
I love this
He's
concept.
too old. It hits.
It's called Running the Light.
It's called Running the Light. It hits every single horrible instance of being a road comic. This is the closest thing you'll ever get to Stephen King writing a book about what it's like to be a comedian. It's fucking horrifying. It told in such vivid detail.
You think they'll make it into a movie?
Do you know, I was thinking about asking him
or
if
a
I
TV
could,
series.
once my throat heals. Yes, I get it. Some people are saying I sound like shit. I got
Can you suck his dick?
I'm gonna suck his ass. I would like.
Is that better for the throat? Sucking an ass or sucking a dick?
If somebody could put honey on their
Chat,
dick.
go ahead.
Lemon on your ass and honey on
Can
your
you microwave your dick?
What would you rather? Suck a guy's dick or eat his ass?
Definitely suck a dick.
We'll play the up and down game. I want to.
Why not do both?
I'm gonna
I
ask
could
him
have
if I
said
can.
nothing. By
Yeah,
the way.
you could.
I immediately
You totally. Yes, you got that, Robby.
There's no shit.
Save it all.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
This book should be required reading for anybody that wants to get into stand-up as to what the life actually is. You either have a group of open micers that never leave the hometown. They're done in a year. Then you have Nate Bargatzes and your Shane Gillises. You got your Theo Vons, your Andrew Schultzes. You got your Stavros Halkiases. You've got your Bert Kreischers and Tom Seguras. And then you've got this fucking terrifying delta in between.
Yes.
I know it well.
You made it out of your scene. This book, if it wasn't for radio, this is my story one life over. Had I not had a family and never got into radio and I just had to trudge along comedically, this fucking book would have been me.
Does that terrify you, or is it
horrifying?
Okay.
It's scarier than any thriller, anything I've read, at how actual you've stayed in awful comedy condos. You've dealt with psycho club owners that used to be a comic. You've dealt with the local MC who's the king of his tiny little kingdom that thinks he's going to bury you. I've dealt with the jealousy of the guy you came up with that then took off to the fucking stars, leaving you behind. You've dealt with the shithead agent. You've dealt with the rental car issue. You've dealt with it being the one guy in the diner at 2 a.m. in a town you've already forgotten the name of, making no money to stay in a hotel that smells like cum and tears. And
but radio didn't save you. You pursued it. It was something you were interested. You made an effort. It's like, if it wasn't for the thing I worked really hard to do well at, yes, but it's not like it just you won some radio lottery.
No,
you deserve credit for having.
I'm not gonna. I hear you.
And carved out this.
I know what you're
career.
saying, and I'm not trying to. I will read it.
I need you to read.
That's not you, but I hear what you're saying. I got it.
This is the scariest book I've ever read.
I got it.
I mean, this should be the Bible for young comedians to say, "Do you really want to do this? Do you really want to do this?"
Here's your window.
This is it. For every Manning, there's a Ryan Leaf.
Yeah.
And this guy is
no.
a little bit.
For every Manning, there's 30 Ryan Leafs.
There's 30 Ryan Leafs, and this is his story.
That actually flamed out in college before they got any money.
Yeah.
And this is
they didn't get a contract.
Holy shit! You've met this guy 500 times on the road. You've done open mics with him. This book is fucking.
No, I told this story a couple years ago when I met this guy down in South Carolina, and he was in New York, and I know he had some health and drug issues, and I know that he had this girl that was going to pay him $20,000 to get a green card to marry.
Jesus.
And that he was sort of seeing, and and he was going to say yes, and then he said no, and I'm thinking, look, I mean, it's easier for me to say, but you kind of could have used the money, and then 3 months later he's dead.
Yeah.
So not because of that, but I'm like, it feel like you were.
Can I ask how he died?
You needed. I know he had some health issues. It was early on in COVID, so it could have been that.
I'll spoil a chunk.
I never found it, but I knew he had some health issues, and that involved breathing, and that was something that COVID affected, obviously. And this was risk. Early on. Yeah.
There's a scene in this book where he goes to the Comedy Works in Denver. It's a pretty big thing. This character came up with Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald helped with a chunk of this book. He put himself into the fictitious happenings of this, and they start catching up about an old friend that reminds me a lot of Eric Myers. A comedian now dead.
Another one that was amazing, but couldn't beat alcohol.
And they start waxing poetic about it. And finally, the main character in the book's like, God, whatever the hell else happened to CJ? Oh, you didn't hear. Rope, stool, John found.
Yeah.
And you're like, Jesus Christ, this is horrifying. It is so scary.
Well, I can't wait to read it.
I'm telling you,
it made you think of Joe.
No, actually,
it made me think of you trying to save people from a life that will ruin them. And it made me think of you because you have lived this life more. My dalliance with full-time comedy lasted 19 months. Yours has been going on about a decade.
So a lot of those were barely scraping by, but
I'm currently reading the RFK Jr. book, and it's so heavy that I have to go back and listen.
You're
to
reading
chapters.
a book?
Yeah,
I'm proud of you, Joe.
Audible.
Yeah, that still counts.
Yeah, so I'm instead. I might jump out of that one and read this one.
Yeah,
it's brutal. So I'm gonna wrap this thing up. I am at a scene in here where I'm trying to predict what's gonna happen. But I started it yesterday.
Nice.
That a friend of his who will go unnamed, but there's a pretty cool cameo in the middle of it. After him having bomb after bomb shit set. Oh my God! Again, I'm gonna spoil some shit in this thing. How many times have we had an MC at a corporate show? We were just joking about this. That doesn't know how to bring you up.
Oh yeah,
and shits the bed.
Yes.
Sing for your life. Sing for your life. When we did the karaoke portion of a Die Laughing Murder Mystery, with the crowd sing, and the woman does fucking Tears in Heaven for her dead son.
Yeah, real crowd. Really got the crowd.
She didn't win.
He's got a moment in this where he's at a VFW, and the host goes, "Hey, real quick, there's a local one wants to say a couple of words." 20 minutes into her terminal cancer diagnosis later, and getting the crowd to cry and pass around a plate, like, all right, are you guys ready for a guy to do his skit? Jesus,
his skit
is
that's the word. No one calls it that.
The skit.
Yes, I don't have any skits.
Horrible scenario in comedy ever, and it's told in such beautiful poetic prose. I can't sing the praises enough. Sam Tallent, see him live, buy his book. Let's take a break. Thank you for watching this, listening to this, sharing this however you can. We got a YouTube channel at DLP Agenda. I'm begging you, there are 20-some people in chat tonight. There's a video or two in there that has less views than that. That means some of you aren't watching that shit, and it takes a while to put on there. So I'm begging you, on bended fucking knee, like one of the Boys to Men, get the fuck on there, and subscribe.
We have thousands of listeners.
Thousands.
Yeah.
We can't get them to just spend 30 seconds.
No,
5 seconds.
No,
please.
We have 2 new shows on the Patreon. There's a new Dork Dynasty, a new LCA. Here's a little clip from LCA Laughs Got Anywhere, where Justin has a little way that he refers to Peacock.
Rob Mayer, we're recording the 24th of February. It's a weird morning. Today is the day, the morning, the night of Elimination Chamber, but the rebroadcast isn't on yet. I guess it's happened. It's there. It's out. I'm avoiding spoilers as best I can.
I haven't seen any spoilers. It started at 5 a.m.
Yeah. Did you see what's streaming? This makes no sense to me. We were trying to figure out, how to watch this so we can review it and comment and make our way towards WrestleMania. So I jump on the cock, And I look, the Elimination Chamber.
Hey, hold on. That should be their slogan. Hey,
Yes.
jump on the cock.
Peacock, jump on the cock.
You're listening to the DLP Agenda.
Now, jump on the cock. I overslept for our episode.
Okay.
You started it without me. It was a 10 a.m. episode, and I wasn't drunk. I got one of the best nights of sleep I've had in a long
Good.
time. I don't
Was
know.
it worth
it.
missing the episode?
I don't. Well, I got in, a third of the way through, but and somebody commented, shout out to Raven Chef 71, Rob Mirror Morning Voice, Chef's Kiss. I think I'm pregnant, and I was like, really? Then I listened
did
back,
have
and I'm
a
like, oh fuck yeah.
smooth-
Hey,
Timber.
it's funny
But,
'cause I'm into it, and I haven't. However far I'm in, I haven't heard. You
I'm
yet.
20 minutes in. So
Yeah.
Brittany
Yeah.
goes, because you referred to, as you just heard, jump on the cock. Brittany goes that when her husband asked me what I want to get into tonight, I'm totally going to say jump on the cock. He's going to get so excited. So here's I'm opening an episode of Court Cam.
Yes.
So yes, touche, Brittany. Funny in the chat and funny as always on Patreon. Are you ready? Are you ready to game it up?
Yeah.
Dude,
Are we doing this?
I'm so excited we're doing this. For a moment, I was like, oh my God, are we going to have Scott Apple on to play the music quiz? I'm so excited. This is
we
better.
should bring that back.
This
We definitely
is-
should bring that back.
There was a name I can almost remember. Was it On the Corner? What
No,
was the guy's
yeah.
name?
Dude on the corner.
Dude on the Corner.
And that's a perfect example is an actual Baltimore comedian, Dude on the Corner. That is his stage name.
Yes, and I think I
Yes.
might have shown you also.
Mhm.
There is a 92Q radio DJ, shout out Community,
Mhm.
that there is a DJ. I need to find his name. His name is Incognito, posted on the corner.
Yes.
That is
Yeah,
Love it.
Incognito, posted on
Yes.
the
Is
corner.
that the guy?
Dominic DeDiva.
Different person, I
It
think.
is.
Yeah, Dominique, Incognito, and Quicksilver, who actually
Yeah.
used to work with. Great guy.
All right. You want to keep score there, Joe? Because
Sure,
you can
sure,
type it
let's
up.
do
it.
I'm
Here we
gonna.
go.
It's Joe versus Justin. We'll each. I'll give you a name, and you can each guess real or fake.
Okay.
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 And I'll go first the first time, and Justin will go
Please.
first. second.
Correct. All right. We'll start. NYC Big Peach.
NYC.
I'm already fucked. I'm
Big Peach. I'm going first.
Yes.
NY because it makes no sense because the
Mhm.
peach is. So I'll say, God, it's just no way. So I'll say yes.
You mean real?
Yes.
You say
I
real?
say real.
Real.
real. It's so dumb. It's got to be real.
It is real.
Yes.
And I saw that Sunday, and it inspired this. Okay.
Okay. So that was the name that said it's time to do this
Mhm.
again. Okay. And
Hold
what
on,
was that
Robbie. Are you in because you just yelled out what you shouldn't do?
All right. I guess Robbie's in now.
name? It's
He's
NYC. What?
in. Big Peach.
Robbie, are you
NYC
there?
Big.
I saw it on a flyer.
Okay. So
I
have
saw
to-
it. Yes.
I have to look these up as well.
Look them up.
okay. So Justin
right.
will go first next.
All right. Real or fake? Tony Skibop.
Fake.
Robbie,
I'm going to say that's fake.
Tony Skabop. I mean, it seems so. God, I'm gonna also say it's
It
fake.
sounds a little Eastern.
That is real. And
Oh
yes.
All right. Score still 1-1-1. And
All right.
Robbie, you're first.
They're asking on the chat again. This is real or fake? Actual comedian stage names. Well, they're all black. Let's be honest. Or had I make them up? That's
Okay,
the game.
got it,
So,
okay.
all right, real or fake? All right, old school.
Oh, the whole name is just
Yeah.
old school.
Robbie,
Mhm.
you're first.
Real.
Real.
Yes, of course it's real.
Real.
That is fake.
No.
Yes, hold on. You sure?
I made it up. I mean, I didn't.
Here's the thing,
Okay.
you probably are.
All right.
I know you made it up,
Yeah.
but I would venture to say
Okay.
there probably is.
Well,
But we'll leave it
all
where
right.
it is.
It doesn't. Y'all got it wrong. It doesn't really
Fair
matter.
enough. Right, right.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna
All
type in duh.
But hold on, and also put SK.
All right.
Nope.
Real.
Old school SKO.
No, I spelled it actually. That's what makes it fake.
I
I spelled it old school.
Oh, I
You're
didn't.
right.
Yeah.
You can ask for a spelling if you want.
Okay, yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Country
All right.
of origin.
This one's back to me.
Real or fake? Top flight.
Top flight.
Oh, like
That-
the golf facility.
Top flight.
There's two
is
P's.
Top. Top flight.
Real.
Yeah, I'll say it's me first.
Go, sorry.
That's okay. I'm gonna say fake.
I'll go real.
Robbie.
It's real.
Top flight is real.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
yeah. Here we
Yes.
go.
All right. Snoop joke.
Come on.
Dude.
Okay, Justin, you're first. No.
Yes. That's a real name.
Is it me? I don't know. I'm gonna also say, God, I got to get back in it, but it sounds real. I'm gonna say it's real. Robbie,
Fake.
I made that up.
Ah!
I originally wrote Snoop jokey joke, and I thought
Snoop joke.
I thought let's just go to Snoop
Oh
joke.
my God.
Okay.
All
They're
right.
so bad. I'm
All
like,
right.
okay, that's real.
The sexy Joker.
Robbie, you're first this time.
That one's real.
Yeah, I also say real.
I'll go fake.
Real.
Ah, damn it.
So to Robbie,
All right, I'm
just
falling
running
behind
the
Robbie's.
table.
All right.
Crushing us.
Ms. Conduct.
Okay. Is it me this time? Okay. Misconduct. Yeah, that's no way. That's not real.
May I ask for a spelling?
Yes. MIZZ, and then conduct spelled correctly.
Okay, now with a K?
Nope.
Okay.
Mhm.
Did you say real?
I said fake.
I'll go real.
Probably.
I think it's fake.
It is real.
Yes!
Oh!
Justin, yes!
Damn.
Yes!
Ah, it's a good battle. It's
Redemption.
a good battle. All right.
Misconduct.
Misconduct.
Fat Williams.
I mean, is it my turn?
Yes.
It's real. That's got to be real.
2 T's.
It's real. So real.
like fat.
He works with Big Chicken.
Yeah.
Fat.
Maybe he works with Cat Williams.
You're saying it's real? It's so obviously real. I'll say fake.
Wait, I kind of want to change it now that you said Cat Williams. There's a Fat Williams. No, I'm sticking by my guns. That's real.
I'll say fake.
I'm gonna go with fake.
It is real.
Yeah.
Oh, just
What if he just does Cat Williams jokes, but he's just a fat guy?
Oh my God. That's
I'm
it.
getting
He's just
fucking
yes.
run over.
he's
All right,
Fat
Justin,
Cat Williams.
Just
Okay.
tie Robbie.
Okay,
all
Robbie and I
right?
are tied at 4.
Yeah,
Oh, you got a rack of these things too. Hell
Yeah.
good.
Sista Supa Star.
Okay, who's first? I can't remember. I'll say you, Robbie. Is it you first? Go.
That sounds right.
That one's real.
That's real.
It sounds obviously real, so I'll just say fake.
It is fake.
Oh! Okay,
Yes,
Joe, the
yes.
point on the board. Score
Mhm.
Joe 3.
By the way,
I'm 4, Robbie 4.
you're doing a great job, Rob, because I have no fucking idea.
These are
I
incredible.
think it's pretty good.
This
So
is
right
this,
now,
this batch is incredible.
the score is Joe 3, Justin 4, Robbie 4.
Wow.
Red Velvet.
Okay, now that's the actual name of a wrestler. And she's hot as shit. She's
It's probably a
Rob-
drag queen too.
She's a Rob special.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. Look up Red Velvet.
It's with 2 D's.
Can't wrestle for fuck, but easy
I
to
don't,
look at.
I don't even know where we are right now in terms of who goes.
I'll
first.
start fake.
Okay, Red Velvet. God, it seems. Real. Hold
Real.
on, Rob.
Did we all answer?
Robbie said real.
Okay, so 2 reels. I said fake.
Fat Williams is fake.
Wait, you said Fat Williams.
You
Oh
mean-
no, it's real. Sorry.
Red
No.
Oh
Velvet's
shit,
real.
Red
Okay.
Velvet's real.
Oh, sorry.
Damn it.
Okay.
Fuck.
So
Red-
Robbie and
No, hold on. I made up Red Velvet. I'm sorry. I got confused on the chat.
Red Velvet's fake.
Red
So
Velvet is
Justin
fake.
gets it.
Red
Got
Velvet
it.
is fake.
Yes. Okay, I
Yeah.
just pulled ahead.
Justin now
It's
takes-
FATT, Ariel, not
Okay.
PHAT.
There we go.
Justin now takes the lead. 5, Robbie 4, me
All right.
3. I've gotten what 7 wrong and 3 right.
My heart's pounding right now.
All right. Funny the Kid.
Okay, I say that's so fucking bad. I'll say real.
I gotta go fake.
Robbie.
That's real.
That's fake, baby.
Oh yeah, Funny the Kid. I'm not sure
Yes.
Urban Comics big cowboy western fans.
The problem is I'm poker
Yeah.
gaming this
See,
thing.
I would've
You
gone-
are. You are.
I gotta
would've gone
quit doing that.
Silly
Yeah.
the Kid.
By the way,
Okay.
if we were
Yeah.
playing poker right now, you'd have all my money.
I would. Yeah.
Yes.
Crush. Oh my god.
All right. Real fake. Big Keef.
Big Keith.
Spelling, please.
Big normal KEEF. K as in Klondike. EEF as in
Okay.
Frank.
Chief Keef.
Like the
Okay.
stuff that from when you grind the weed up.
Yeah, this
So-
Keef.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's real.
Mhm.
I will also.
Okay.
I will go real.
Yeah, that's real.
3 for 3. You
3
guys
for
got it.
3. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
At
Di-
the end of this, by the way, before you continue,
Mm-hmm.
I need to know where you found the real names.
okay.
I need to know. You did research.
There's
for
a
this.
few. Also, at the end of this, I want us to put together our best show combining the real.
You did such an amazing bit of research to find.
Funny the
Mhm.
Kid is definitely
Yeah.
on my.
All right.
Fat
Which one did I
Williams is
just do?
headlining
I just
mine.
did Big Keef.
Fat
Yeah,
Williams
Big
is my
Keef.
headliner.
Did I do Dingbat yet?
God.
Jesus, one of my dad's favorite words.
Dingbat. That's such a white
What's
name.
the whitest
Yes.
name known to mine? Oh yeah, just such a dorky thing
Yeah,
to call
Robbie,
someone.
you're first this time.
I'm gonna go fake.
What do you say, Joe?
I guess I'm gonna have to go real. I'm so far back.
I'm gonna go real.
Dingbat's real.
Yay! Yes.
I just tied Robby, and Justin is fucking secretariating.
Hell
us.
yeah.
I find show flyers on Facebook of comics that I know, and I just
Dude,
look at all their photos. That's how I find these. I don't Google.
The Instagram account that I found,
Yeah.
I'll forward it to you later for the Big Chicken presents the
Mhm.
International Suck Off Awards. It's nothing but the worst flyers
It's the
that
best.
we have been on.
Real or fake? I don't know who's first, but thick.
Oh, that's
At
real.
THICC?
Yep.
THICC. Real. Has to be real.
Real.
I guess I'm going to go fake.
It is fake.
No.
Robby just passed me.
Damn it.
All right. Ms. Loud and Proud.
That's
Ms. Spell Ms.
Mizz.
It's always M-I-Z.
M-I-Z-Z. Okay.
I don't know who's first.
Thick fillet, says Shoemaker.
That's a
making
good
me
one,
laugh. That's a
Shoemaker.
great one, Shoemaker.
Mhm. Would
Real.
have been too obviously for me.
Real.
Robby?
It's real.
Yeah, I guess I'll go fake.
It is fake.
Yes!
Okay. There we go. Joe pulling ahead, tying his brother. 5-5.
Justin ahead. It's with 7.
Yeah.
Cool Bubba Ice.
Yeah, come on. That's real,
That's
obviously.
so real.
Yeah.
It's the most real
that
name I've
one's
ever heard.
fake.
That one's real. Cool with a
Yeah.
K.
Yeah, I think I've
All
worked
right,
with him.
so-
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
At
hold
Bucka
on.
Yuck Night,
Hold on, Justin.
Club 925.
All right, past
All
Robby.
right.
Robby, you were in first at one point. Now you're in dead
I
last.
was.
All right. JJ.
Jada Chameleon.
J.
JAY. And then
J.
the letters J and J. JJ.
JJ. I'm not starting this one. No.
Robby,
no.
you're first.
That one's fake.
Dude,
Okay.
That's one. I'll tell you this. That's one letter away from being a white comedian.
Yeah. Really white.
J,
Mhm.
JJ?
J.
God,
JJ.
it's so. What did you say, Robby? It's fake?
Yeah, I said that one's fake.
I also believe it to be fake.
I'm gonna go real.
That one's fake.
Ah,
I enjoyed that
okay,
one. I
okay.
enjoyed that one.
Damn it.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Because he was about to move into my
Mhm.
headliner
All right,
position.
so I'm one spot. I'm now
Have
one. Hold on.
I-
How many we have left?
Oh, we have plenty. I think.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Ms. Chit Chat.
Jesus. So many
Okay.
Mrs.
I'm going to go first this time.
Okay.
Okay. Because the last two Mrs. were both real. I'm going to go fake.
I'm going fake also.
I'm going to go real.
It is real.
Oh,
the last
shit.
The one Ms. was Ms. Loud and Proud was fake.
Whoops.
Riff Raff.
Now I know the rapper,
Mhm.
the Neon Don. So I'll go fake.
What's the name? Riff Raff?
Yeah.
God, it seems so obviously real. I'll go real.
I'm going to go real too.
Riff Raff is fake.
Yes.
Way to go, man.
What's the
Jeez.
score? Where are we at here?
All right.
Justin's up by 2.
Because
over
once it gets
Robby
so
and I.
close, we have to just all answer at the same time.
Okay.
So that way, once we get to that point, I
I
got to figure out how
gotcha.
many we have left here. All right. Imagine.
I went first last time.
Yeah, it's real. Real.
Robby?
He's a dude and he's beautiful. Imagine looks like genuine and he wears
Real.
nothing but silk.
All right.
His shirt is always open.
I'm going fake.
Imagine is a real Puerto
Hell
Rican
yeah,
comedian.
he was.
Ah.
Yes.
All right. Grind Jackson.
Ah. I don't know where we are, but
Oh my
I
God.
believe that to be fake. Grind Jackson?
Fake.
I'm also going to go fake.
All three
Oh.
fake.
All right. Grind Jackson's fake.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Let me see how many we have left here. Chum.
Also, these are brilliant.
Thank you.
The fake ones-
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
I'm more like, by the way, they could all be real.
Absolutely.
So that's
Did
then I
we-
got to try to think about Rob's mind.
Amazing.
Your
You gotta
bet.
give us all a point, Joe.
Your best friend.
Hold on, Robby. I'm just keeping the delta. I'm not
Got
giving
it.
it.
Got it.
Okay.
Your best friend.
There's no fucking way. I
Fuck
say
yeah, that's
real,
real.
but there's
So
no way.
real.
So it's so absurd. I say real.
So real.
I'm
Robby?
going to go fake.
It is fake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking too much.
All right. Let me see what's left here. Deep thought.
How do you spell thought? THOT.
Spelled real.
I was going to say THOT. Deep that hoe over there. Okay. So deep
Spelled
thought.
correctly.
Deep thought. Fake.
I also believe it's fake.
I'm going to go real.
Deep thought is fake.
Yes. There we go.
All right, let me see how many we have left here. I think that's
Justin has a two name lead. It's I think we can just do it. I don't know. I think
All
we're
right.
good the way we're doing it.
Thinkwise.
Thinkwise is real.
That's definitely real.
I'll go fake.
Thinkwise is real.
Very real. So real. So real.
All right.
Okay. Do you want to start eliminating whoever? How many names you got left?
Let me see. I don't think I have that many left. Hold
I was
on.
going to
Let me
say.
see. We have,
So
I see. So
I think
right
I
now,
have-
Justin won. We'll say
Yeah,
that.
I
And
think
now
okay.
you can get
one.
eliminated by not getting it right.
you
Is that
get
what
it
we're saying?
right, you're out.
You
I
can kinda
get it
only
wrong,
have
you're out.
like 3 left. I
Okay.
think.
Oh,
All right.
All
There'll
right.
be some.
All right, we'll do it anyway.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
All right.
Congratulations, Justin.
Thank you
There
very
we
much. Tip of that.
Let me see here. Jokeologist.
I'd like to thank Alabama. I'd like to thank Larry Lancaster.
go. Jokeologist is fake.
Jokeologist is real.
Robbie, you still in, or we eliminated Robbie?
I'm sticking with fake.
Okay. Jokeologist is fake.
I'm out. Damn it.
Okay.
All
Go,
right.
Robbie.
All right. I
Um,
flew too close to the sun.
EJ nonstop.
EJ nonstop. Robbie, you go first.
Real.
I agree that it's real.
It is real.
Okay.
All right.
This is it.
So you have to say it at the same time. I'm going to
Okay.
go 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Then you say real or fake.
Got it.
The final one.
Let me think, though. Give me a second to think about
Is it
what.
real or fake?
Okay.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to wait a couple seconds.
Okay.
Then I'm going to 3, 2, 1 it. Okay.
Okay.
And as a palate cleanser, I will read a fake name that Ariel just wrote in chat that
Okay.
she's completely redeemed herself. There needs to be a
She's
black
back.
comedian named Shane Gillis.
Yes. Yes. So good.
That is so goddamn funny.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
All right.
Okay.
Shorty shotgun.
Say 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Real.
Real.
Fake.
I could have won.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. How many names were real? How many were fake?
I did 14 and 14.
Brilliant.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
good.
for a
Yeah.
while, I thought the gimmick was going to be they were all real. For a while, I mean, you
It's
were
just-
ripping off.
You could have, but it's just so much fun.
yeah.
Do you want to do like a put together our favorite show here? Do you want to
Oh my
combine?
God, these are beautiful. If I just real quick before we
Yeah.
say goodbye, Joe, give me your MC, give me your
Sure.
feature, give me your headliner.
Sure. Let's start with let me see here.
You can combine real and fake.
You
if
know, I
Yes.
like Funny the Kid.
Yes.
Great.
Is that,
Right?
that seems like a good MC, good
I do.
energy.
I do like Funny
Oh,
the Kid.
people like a young host.
I think we both like Fat Williams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
And
strong.
then,
strong.
I like Your Best Friend. That's how I
Your
feel.
best friend is
All right.
headlining. Okay.
Okay, for my my opener,
Yep.
my opener is going to the MC of the night's Thick.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She's in a while.
Did I do Poppy the Bear? I don't know. Maybe I forgot.
you
I'm
that.
not
did.
sure. Oh, you didn't do Poppy.
Okay.
Bobby the
Bear.
Bear's real.
Real
Yes,
name.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Your middle act, Cool Bubba Ice,
Nice.
fucking great, and your headliner is none other than Fat One.
Yeah, Fat
Yeah,
Okay.
Fat One's
All right.
crushed.
I'm going with. We're getting this thing off with a sassy NYC Big Peach.
Hell
She's
yeah.
coming out with the energy.
That's a girl.
That is a girl.
Okay, we can talk about their peach, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Right.
And then we're gonna go. We're going old school. That he's gonna make you, be like a little.
Yeah.
And then we're headlining with this guy. I mean, this is the guy you never want to follow. He just kills it. Grind Jackson. Grind Jackson brings it home.
Grind
That
Jackson.
guy is amazing.
Thank you to everybody that joined in the chat tonight. Every Tuesday, 7:15, the DLP agenda on YouTube. Please just like it, subscribe, listen, share. Really trying to get this YouTube
Please.
channel off the ground. Thank you to everybody that subscribed to a Patreon. You got a bucket of fresh content. New Labs Count Anywhere. New Dork Dynasty.
Happy Black History Month.
Can
So
I
there-
interrupt?
Enjoy.
Oh, real
Jesus.
quick. Old School the Comedian. Here's his Facebook page.
Is it old school or old school the comedian? Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right.
There, hey, look, boom. There he is.
Yeah! All right! Yes! We'll talk to you next Tuesday.
See ya.
Later.